Okay. Welcome in. A little late. Was testing some stuff in another game. I know, terrible reason. But we're back to onesie. We are going to figure out why this doesn't have anything. I don't really have any space to put anything in. So I guess I'll just suffer. I know we... I don't think I need that anymore. I'm pretty sure electricity is jumping. We'll keep it at night for a little bit. Till we start zoning. It's really hard to zone in the nighttime. We have our zoo doing well. Traffic isn't really like a huge issue because of it. Not yet, at least. We'll speed this up to what I like to call normal speed. I think this is normal speed. The next one's like kind of fast, and then the other one is slow-mo. Our park looks pretty good, our zoo. And then we've got our helicopters over here, just to be able to cover some stuff. And then we have our university over here, which will be able to grow a little bit with the faculty buildings, putting them across the street and stuff like that. I'm going to guess that this school probably is like an education school, and that this little child health center is actually probably a part of it. So maybe it's a medical / children's health. Medical and education, but it like all centers around children, like the education of children, the health of children, stuff like that. That's what I'm guessing it probably is. We'll keep that in mind when we plop some stuff down too. There probably should be a little park for them to play in as well. So let's put in one of those tiny parks. Put it like right there. We can see that they have one enclosed. Yeah, so we probably don't need this one per se. But yeah. You can hear stuff upgrading, but the kind of upgrades we want to do are these kind of upgrades. And the thing we need to be careful of is just not slamming the elementary education. We have quite a bit. So I think we're okay to like maybe do up some others. And we want to do like the ones that have been newer placed in because they won't be max level. Although they're getting there really quick, I gotta say. Conditions are right for the city. So we'll continue along that line of growth. City's starting to look kind of cool, though. It's got some big buildings over here, and then it's got some big buildings over here. Eventually it's going to wrap in and then, like, spread out. And we may even leave, like, a little bit unchanged just to kind of show old city. Maybe. I mean, the challenge is to get as many people in as possible. We're at 16, much higher than I thought we were at, actually. We see that there's a lot of population decrease right now because we just did that. Once these start coming in, but we got to make sure that all the other demands are high so that we can get people, basically. So I think that means putting in some, not only like touristy type spot. I would love a football stadium. I was thinking of putting the football stadium like over here. Either that or dipping into this DLC and grabbing like one of these, like a basketball stadium or a baseball stadium. Got a little room for growth over here. I think I'd rather have this on the other side. Oh, it can't fit on the other side. Is that why I didn't put it on the other side? I could put it over here. You know, I think that's what I'll do. I'll move it over here. Just because if we need more power, we can put another power plant right here. I think another updraft will fit. Yeah, and that would be pretty good if we do that. That'll be some good power. And then this area is going to change into just being our garbage. And if we look at garbage, we're doing good. This may need more a little bit later. And then we've got our water treatment, which will be down this little like service road type thing. And that's all this is going to be. So yeah, we got a couple unnecessary things, but I think they give the city a little bit of charm. And then we've got our wood, which is doing pretty well. Still need more educated citizens. The high school shouldn't be slammed as much because just the high school capacity is higher than elementary school capacity. So even though we'll have an influx of elementary school kids that might need to be addressed, it shouldn't really affect how much high schools we need. If that makes sense. Alright, got it in. Alright, Grand Mall right here. And we're going to put in some, like, high-density commercial. We'll get your power soon enough. Roads are kind of weird over here. Some weird terrain stuff going on over here. Alright, more parking. put some trees or something right around here. It's got power now. Looks good. Ooh, looks real good. That way most of the offices have... It's like a mall like that's going to have some offices in certain spots too. Although if we flip that, then the like courtyard type area, is that courtyards or is that just like green space type stuff? Might be green space type stuff. Yeah, we'll leave it as is. We will leave it as is, but now we're going to put in some high density commercial right here. And we'll do up this one too. And then we'll do another plaza. Oh, that's a touch bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, but we could do it like that. And then put a winking little road like that. And then we'll save the space for something. I think this will become a little bit more in offices. I think I'd like an office here as well. We have some residential here, and I think that's as much residential up here as it's going to go. Fill in spaces, or we'll put in... Actually, we'll put in a tiny park. Right here. Can we fit it? We can. A little park for them. Population has grown. We're going to put something in for looks. It's not going to function, but I just kind of want it for the looks. We'll do that, and then we'll have it run up across like the parking lots, and then have it come over here, and then do that. And it looks like it's from like the parking lots to here, but it won't actually function that way, which is too bad. Put some more offices along this line. We'll do a little something similar here. Let's put in like a small office. Yeah, do something like that. We'll do a like 3-fer. And like a 2-fer. And a 2-fer. Now we got some onesies. Let's do some onesie like apartments too. Let's do some 2Es. And then like, well, we'll see what goes in. See if it takes the 3 or if it takes the, well, no, let's have it take the, yeah, let's do what we said we were going to do. Let's see how bad these ones complain about, like, always like the idea of like a little underpass, like city type stuff. To do that, you'd have to raise up the overpass so that the buildings could go up. Do a similar looky thing over here. That looks like it might actually let people walk across, but I don't think it will. This is where having a couple tools would help. Some of those mods to like kind of clean up some of the, you know, make the pavement look like it goes all the way and things like that. The only thing we could do if we were really going to obsess over that is to maybe use like the bushes and try to fit them in, but like it's not going to let us. We would need some anarchy to do that. I think that would be the function we would be looking for. That one more to there. These are the kind of things we can do. Say they planted some of these trees to make the area look nice. We'll do more fine-tuning, like beautifications. I can hear our helicopters coming in. We need the helicopters for certain things, especially the zoo. Like if anything on the zoo caught on fire, like none of the fire trucks can get to it. So we need the helicopters to be able to take care of the zoo. Which has a crime rate. Somebody's trying to steal a monkey. Have I been off this entire time? Kinda don't know if my mic was on. Oh well, anyways, you've been able to see what I've been doing. It's getting a little messy over here. Okay, we can do something similar over here too to help them. Here we go. Give them another path to just walk up. Something like that over here too. Oh, we can actually connect it to the hospital? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, hell yeah. Now they have an entrance to the hospital from the back so that the people from up here can just go to the hospital. I did not know that the hospital had that kind of functionality. And we're at 18,000. Better water treatment plants. Most importantly, the crematoriums too. So now we're not going to have to worry about our cemeteries. So with that, let's sprinkle a few of these in. I always like putting them next to any existing cemeteries. I think we only had the one cemetery though, right? Yeah. So we can put in a couple more. I think I'd like 4 total. Didn't I have a weird spot? It doesn't quite fit there. Could fit there. Could fit here on the back roads. Could fit here next to the library. Yeah, I think I like it over here by the television station. And then we'll put... I think I'd like one more somewhere. Maybe... Someone over here wouldn't be terrible. Let's go one there, one there, one there. One somewhere over here in this neighborhood. Put it here. Right across from the plaza. Plaza and burn your people away. That's what everybody wants. They're just too afraid to say it. Okay. Gonna have to turn off the guidelines. Now guidelines would help. No, I don't think I can do that. Alright, we'll just do weird straight stuff. Okay. Some walkability for people. Okay. Okay, I'm happy with that. Got some capabilities of dealing with the dead people now. Ooh, good timing too. Our cemetery was getting kind of full. A little bit more commercial right here, I think is good. See if we get those long ones to come in. They are the ones that will complain about stuff more. It's kind of funny, the smaller they are, the more they complain. Why doesn't anyone care about the smaller businesses? Because you're whiny. There, I said it. Let's check in on our zoo. Ooh, our zoo is doing really well. But it needs a touch more entertainment. Okay. Give them another bathroom, they'll love it. Watch. Give them a restroom. They're gonna give us our final. For the most part, I like the look of or layout of our zoo. Bathroom needs water. Bathroom needs a water connection. What? Our new sewer couldn't have come in time either. Why don't we drop down a new, better sewage treatment area? In fact, Why don't we just get rid of these ones? And we'll put in 2 of those. Just that. There we go. Just that. Thank you. Now we'll connect them up. And we'll let it go again, and we should get a big boost in sewage. There we go. Do we need that? We do. Ah, there you go. There you go, guys. Technically, no, but the rest of the city loses energy, yeah. Technically, no. Technically, yes. Technically, right is the best way of being right. Something like that. Okay. Burrito eaten. Still got coffee, though. Alright, what do we put here? I have another childcare thing here. How many elder do we have? Oh, it's an elementary school, isn't it? We have the 1 elder. We should put in, like, 1 more elder care. Right next to the mall. That would make no sense. Maybe here wouldn't be... Well, it's not really reaching a lot of stuff. That's kind of reaching the same stuff the other one is. We don't really have a good spot for another one unless we put it on the highway itself. And old people next to the highway, that sounds like a bad idea. Yeah. I guess we'll just be good with 1. They really only have multiple children. Well, we've got 2 for children. And one of them, our storyline is that it's actually connected to this university. Because they, like, specialize in child care. That's what they teach. At least that's what my headcanon tells me. Oh, these little pathway connections are being used quite a bit. So they were a good call. I think I'd like to just continue doing more commercial along this, like, main road. don't think I ever finished my pathway. There we go. Let's carve it. There we go. See, I told you it's the smaller ones that always come fun. I think we're doing what we can, though. Let's check our education. Elementary is more than fine now. High school is more than fine. University is fine. Could anticipate and put in a couple of the faculty ones anyways. We'll put in one. Looks like this is the one that actually like specializes in child care. Check our bus lines. Buses are getting people where they need to go. I don't think we need as many buses as I once put in. Now I think like 8 of them will be enough now. This one could use some more buses. Higher capacity too. So if we make them articulated, and why don't we give them 8 at 80 is what, 640? Which will be about what they need. This one, 2, needs first higher capacity. I don't know why they just don't start at higher capacity. And then probably probably 6. We'll go with 6 now. Why is this building abandoned? What was it anyways? Education workers were too low. I was about to abandon too. Just don't build up so quick. True corner store, right there. A little sprinkling of commercial around the television station. Makes sense. You'd probably put up some stuff so that like the workers could come out, grab a bite to eat or something. Pick up their laundry. All those things that we do during our lunch break that we really shouldn't do during our lunch break. Because it's not really a break at that point. It's alright. Oh, it's personal work time now. Otherwise known as lunch break. Mm-hmm. Do love me some personal work time. high density. A little bit more high density, and then some offices to block noise. Yeah, that'll look pretty good. Do a similar thing over here where we made the roads connect. There we go. This area looks good. It's too bad we couldn't put something over here. We could, but it needs to be in a park area. Do we want to make this a little park? Is there any reason not to make it a park? Oh, we've been, like, paused the entire time. Not that it's a big deal. Alright, that might have been a little too much, but let's do some residential. So we're not adding residential by just zoning, we're just going to rezone our lower to higher. I will say that these are upgrading much faster than I thought they would. What's our property value look like? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. See, these bring in 136. That's 97. That's 97. That's 117. 117. We're not importing, are we? No. So I guess we're okay then. This hasn't upgraded. Are we like a little bit off still? We are. Okay. Let's give them... Oh, did I put the right one in? Did I put zoo? No, I put a park restroom in. Oh. Oh, that's what was up. Zoo restroom. There we go. That should upgrade it. I think. Nope. Still off. Okay. Need something very entertaining. What's very entertaining? More moose? No. Another souvenir shop? souvenir shops blinking like that. I'll say that they... I don't know. What does it look like? Yeah, they do say zoo souvenir shop. Hard to think of anything else but that, right? Man, am I missing one of the enclosures? I kind of feel like it should be all set. Well, we don't have the sea life because we don't have any, like, water. And I don't really want to try to put in water. We could try. That never goes well for me when I do that. I don't know if anyone else has had better luck with that. Why is this all befuzzled? This should probably be an uneven. There we go. That should help. And then we'll have this side stop, as well as this side. It's not really being a big problem, but it's starting to clog up a little bit. Wait, how are people coming down this street? Oh, that's going the wrong way. Whoopsie doodle. Alright, we got one lane brain taking over. So I gave them another lane so that they could, like, fix it, and then, like, they all want to use the same lane. All of you want to turn into here? Why do all of you want to turn into here? Is this simply destroy this one, and we'll fix all our problems? Everyone wants to go down that road. Can we just make it a little further down? No, it looks like they're kind of using it the way they should. Anywho. I think I'd like more cafes if I'm going to do anything. Cafes make sense. So there's a cafe there. There we go. We got our rhinos and our lions, oh my. Well, I think our rhinos can go, like, right here. Perfect. Even more perfect. Our lions can go right above here. And then we'll connect them up like so. Oh, wait, no, okay. Like so, like so, like so, like freaking out, man. Guess we'll do it like that. I love that they get sad and then like happy again.
There we go. Not the prettiest, but they don't exactly line up anyway, so. So yeah, that's our zoo. Okay, one lame brain is taking over. They all want to go to the zoo. You know what might help? Making this a one-way street like this, so that people have to go down here to get in. And then their only way out is here to go back into, like, the main city, or... I think that's a really good idea. Let's do that. Alright, let's see how that fixes it. It'll take a little bit for the AI to, like, rewrite the pathing for the cars. So now all these cars who want to go over there, they'll have to go down here and go through here to get there. This is still the main strip to get into and out of the city. We'll see if they still just want to take, like, left-hand turns. The other thing we could do is change it back to the way it was, and then have a little slip from there to there. So what could have happened is, like, which could have just been, like, zoo entrance road. That might have been a better way to do it. Let's let this play out, see what happens. And then, no, I think that's the way to go. People have to come over here. So now people in the city are just kind of driving up this way to do it. Or they're still using the... Well, they're still using this. They are still... should this be a triple? No, not a highway. Stars. There we go. See what they do with that. Also, probably a couple pedestrian ways over would be good. So, let's do this. Can we cheese this with a earthquake sensor to just jump power? Earthquake sensors just kind of look like transformers. Not more than meets the eye type thing, but you know, like the power transformers that you see at the side of roads. Maybe you don't have them where you are. We have quite a few in this city. Pretty much like every other intersection, you can see one. I think it's because they power the lights, honestly. I'm going to look at electricity. Give me electricity. Yeah, that jumps it. Don't need that anymore. If we do this, we might calm down some of the traffic over here, too. Wow, there are a lot of people going to this park. People want to see rhinos. Yeah, it's making twice as much as it's using. So it's paying for everybody to work there and making a profit. Which is funny because I don't think zoos make profits. Pretty sure they don't. I could be wrong. If anybody knows, let me know in comments. Or pop in and tell me. That weird sound again. We are having trash issues, quote, quote. Are we, or are we just not? No, we're just, okay, it's just cars getting there. Yeah, one got picked up already. Alright, let's see how our metro line is doing. It's doing fine. There's not many people going to the zoo that way. That's fine. What I'd like to do is establish the other side to be for, like, the citizens here to get to here, but is there a reason for that? Have I done a goof by putting in this kind of metro? I don't think so. But do we need... Maybe when we get the bus station metro, we'll put it like here. And then maybe we can use that to like link up the city metro-wise. Otherwise, I don't... Does it really need it? Could we just maybe do a monorail, like, up this main street so that people could use that to get down? There's plenty of connections otherwise, then. Like, pedestrian pathways. I don't know. That is a pickle. Okay, our traffic situation is, like, gotten nice. There's a line to get into the park, but that kind of makes sense. But it's not really that big of a line. Like, they're moving right along. They're one lane braining to get to the park. Because apparently they can't go into the park through the second lane. A couple of them do to get into these parking lots, but most of them want to be on this side. I wonder if it would be better to move this. Honestly, we don't need it anymore. And move this. And have this become more parking. As soon as I remember where parking is. I'm actually curious. If we put, like... If we put parking here... Will they use it to go to... the park? Oh, is the problem that there's a light here? Oh, maybe that's the problem more than anything else. No, it doesn't need a light there. Just a stop sign here. Okay, cars are using it. They're getting out and then they're walking where? One of them went right back into the parking lot, which was interesting. There's something about keeping your zoos and parks down levels. They don't cause as much traffic. There's a lot of traffic. What's our flow say? 78 now? Yeah, it's all getting kind of bottled around here now. People trying to come in to do the park stuff. Oh, wow. Oh, didn't realize that. Okay. Maybe this needs to be a double lane at this point. think it matters. They're all trying to get into the city to go to the zoo, right? I did not realize it was backing all the way up. Ooh, that's a miserable experience for those people. So even if we make this a double, everybody's trying to get in, huh? So this should be a double as well. That's a double. Double, 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 triple to go around. Double, double, double. Double, double, triple to turn. Double, yeah, okay. We'll see if that helps at all. I don't think it's going to. Well, it might. Let's see. Let's just give it some time. Maybe that's why we're having some problems. Wow, it is all the way out. Can we see how far? Oh, it's going pretty far in. I was more concerned about over here, and it seems to be flowing okay. But it's not really flowing too well over here. It's getting better. Alright, the double lanes is helping. Goes double to triple, which is fine. Double, double, triple, triple. Triple, triple, which is really just a double because of the way the game works. Want to be up there, and then they start filtering down. Okay, that's going a little bit better as it's starting to... No, it's not. We have trucks a way to get in. Give people another way to leave the city. We'll see what that does. I've been doing this entire thing in night mode, I just realized. It's a little easier when the city had lights and stuff. When you're doing the dirt roads and stuff at the start of the game, the nighttime really gets to be a bother. Nighttime city building. Although, honestly, I don't know how they're having a resource issue when all the resources are right here. If I needed more, I could upgrade them to saplings. But this actually does less than this, which is weird. So like 2 plots of this is 97 and 97. So it's like 194, right? But this only puts out 136. but it takes up the same amount of space as 2 of these. There has to be another benefit to it. It has less workers, too, because this is 40 and 40. That's 50. I like the look of it, which is why I put it in, but in all honesty, it's better to just kind of stick with the small or the medium plots. Which is kind of weird. When you think about it, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, Brian. Alright, have we combated? Okay, we've combated some of the problem. There's still a little bit, but like, yeah. It's just because this zoo is so freaking popular. Look at the amount of cars at this zoo. Look at the amount of cars at this zoo. Which is why I was wondering if this was the best spot for it. In all honesty, it probably should have been put up here. And this probably should have just been a small neighborhood. We could move it. We could. But I think I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as like, it's one of those things the city did and everybody complains about it because it's just not appropriate. Actually, our traffic problem's almost solved. Just upgrading those lanes was enough. We have a 2 to a 3 to a 2 to a 3 to a 2. Yeah, everything should be coming up Millhouse. This is okay. This is doing what I wanted it to do now. Most people that want to go to the zoo are kind of just going through this part of the city. Traffic flow has increased to 85%. The highway isn't an abomination. These seem to be working pretty good for some people who want to get into the city as well. Also on the same note, for people that want to leave. Yep. Some of the trucks and stuff from here are now just kind of going around and doing that to get on the highway. Which is actually good. It's fine. I'm okay with that. This should also be the way that the post office trucks go now. I'm actually surprised at how many cars are using this. I think we'll actually upgrade this road. And we'll make sure to take care of the traffic lights that show up. Making that 2 lanes should help them be able to like turn right or left onto the next road. Gives them a dedicated right turn and left turn lanes now. Similar for them coming over here, but it looks like the trucks are kind of mainly using this area to get back up on the highway and to have the trucks come in. There's actually quite a few cars coming into the city this way. So that's fine. It's kind of what I wanted, giving them like a little shortcut. Because it's still not like, it hasn't changed into the primary way of getting into the city, it looks. But it is the way that the post office trucks are using to get onto the highway, at least over here. And how some are coming in. So yeah, that's solving that. That's making this flow better. That's making this, even though it's getting a long line, being okay. Oh, seriously, is there anything we could do to make this, like, better? I don't think there is. We don't need more lanes because they're just one laning anyways. Yeah. I kind of wonder if another parking lot here just like completely messes it up, because now they're all going to want to go one lane to get into the parking lot up here. Let's find out. The 1 2 3. We do have a fair number of pedestrians using this way to get into it. It's not as many as I was hoping. Sort of like the metro. The metro is not as many people in the metro as I thought there would be. All right, our population growth has ended, and by that I mean that there's no demand for residential, so there's too much zoned. I do want some industrial though, which means like offices or actual industrial, but I don't want to put any more actual industrial in. Trying to keep all the industrial on this side, with the dirtiest being over here. This corner is the dirtiest. It's our garbage pickup and it's our inland water treatment. Wow, that got so close to the road right there. Which I'm fine with. It's better than throwing the sewage out in the water. That said, our water is like really sucking up over here. Kind of comically so. It's sucking in so much that there's like, it's showing that there's no water over here. So it says it's operating normally. I would say on the contrary, but that's okay. We do need more water though. But instead of putting in more of these styles, so if you just keep putting them like over here, like you get into the problem where they've sucked up so much water, there's no water there. You can see it kind of happening. Like when the tide comes in or whatever, then they start sucking in water. But you can kind of see it happening. So we're just going to put in like normal water towers. We're going to put in large variety ones. We're going to put one over by the zoo. Mainly because we're going to say that the zoo uses, you know, quite a bit of water. So it's sort of their pledge to like help with that situation. I do like watching the we did get the upgraded police one. I think we'll put it in. As soon as I remember what symbol's what. Yeah, we do have the higher capacity one now. And that one's just the normal one, right? No, I think it is the higher capacity. It is the higher capacity. What did I get for the last milestone? I thought it was the higher capacity. Higher capacity police helicopter department. Okay. Well, apparently I already had it. Gave us the cryptoriums, though. Alright, whatever. I'm not going to stress over it. Do get our baseball park. I kind of want one. But we need more commercial. I think what I'm going to do is over here, we're going to make this a district. Well, it already is a district. But if I turn it into... I was going to say, like, turn it into leisure. Do we have a leisure section? I don't think we do. No, we have a wall-to-wall, which looks really nice, by the way. Like, look at this. This just looks awesome. Excuse me, sir. Don't park on the sidewalk. Police! Hold it right there, old man. Da-bah! And you too, because you look similar to Ka. Yeah, look at this. Look at this like little section. You come in. It's all wall to wall. It's all looking great. Look at this. You can see the city hall in the distance. Oh, this is perfect. Look at this. This looks really nice. You got all these things, and then you can just go under here into this section. If you know, if this was real, I don't think the AI is actually allowing them to do this, but although maybe with this, maybe, I'm not sure. But it sort of looks like if this was real, you could do this. You could just go underneath these ones, come over into this section, go to the other side of the city. We're doing our beat. Look at this. This actually looks like a city. I know it's a city simulator, but it actually looks like a real city. And then you got this side where people are living. Magically jump over the road so we don't get hit. We got parking lot. This guy's phasing into his truck, I think. And then he gets into a different truck. That was trippy. Where's that X-Files music when you need it right there? Bing bong boom wing boom. Is that what it sounds like? I don't think so. Oh, this person's running. What you running for? You're going way faster than everyone else. Alright, you're suspicious. You're suspicious. What are you doing? What are you doing? How come I can't catch up? Time to morph. Yes. Flips. Flips. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey! Oh, I see. You're doing a drug deal. Can I have some drugs? I'm just a kid. Haha, I'm really a seagull. Oh. Okay. Or giraffe. Oh, I got a giraffe. Don't mind me. Just a giraffe. How y'all doing? Playing hopscotch? The hell? Okay. Where's the never mind. Okay, let's we're having too much fun with that mode. It's like, okay, let's find a playground and like get on the hopscotch board and have the giraffe. Okay. We're good. We're good, everybody. So we got to do this stuff to get more residential demand. So we got to give them stuff. Not necessarily the industrial that they keep asking for, although having Bedford Heights maybe become a giant industrial center wouldn't be a bad idea. I wanted it for the baseball park. I mean, we could maybe do that over here too. Or we could fill up the rest of it with some office spaces. We have this big stretch back here. Yeah, we'll make this big stretch offices. I don't see any reason not to. And then this little section that's all kind of messed up, honestly. Is there any way we can make this look a little better? I don't think so. I think this is kind of stuck like this. Just like this is, too. Can we throw a dog park in here to, like, just maybe make this look more cohesive? No. Not without ripping up stuff. So it needs to be, like, a smaller park. Do we have a tourist park? Oh, sidewalk park. Nope. What about the sidewalk cafe? Nope. Where is the tourist park? There they are. Does this fit? No. Okay, tiny park it is. Just a place for people to rest and wait for friends or something. I did just have the idea of making this a hotel area. Can we... Actually, first, do we have banks? We don't have a bank over here. Let's put in one of these kind of banks. Okay, that's a good bank. It's like the main bank, and then all the other ones are just branches. Or satellites. Do they just call them satellites at that point if they're like, if there's a main branch and then there's others of the similar ones? I don't know. It's not my forte. Anyways, let's make this into like a hotel district area. It says that it really likes that kind of style. Not so much this style, not so much that style. Let's put in like, to ease this little thing. All right, let's put in one. And what does it say that it has first off? It is perfect. All right. Perfect. Let's put in a row of hotels. And in fact, we'll even... Alright, now we've got space for a walkway. Perfect. Okay, so what were they saying that they needed? A couple of them were saying that they needed something. They need more shopping and businesses. Okay, perfect. So what we can do is put in more of the offices like we were going to. No, let's put the offices over here. And then we'll put more commercial over here. God, that looks weird. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see how it fills in. We'll see how it affects these. These are all fine. These ones say that they need a little bit more. All right, these will fill in. We have a line of hotels here. Makes sense. This looks like it's a really big, like, business area. Just go away. I need more education. There's literally nothing else I can do. I put the best library in. This must be making money hand over fist at this point. Should we make it popular? Like, more popular? We did make it the main park. Look at all the cars at it. But we have solved our, like... We have solved our traffic problems by giving a different way into the city, especially for the trucks and stuff for the industrial side. Which gives us a traffic flow of 90%. That's really good. By the way, red doesn't necessarily mean, like, bad. It just means that there's a lot of traffic on it. If you're looking at it and there's like a line of cars on it and it's red, that's bad. If it's just red like this, like cars are moving through and stuff, but it's red, right? It just means that there's a heavy traffic load on that. Oh. Why did it say electricity? Did electricity need something? That's kind of weird how it flipped. No, electricity seems fine. Okay, so we've got some more businesses. So these are saying that they're fine. They're not as good with the scenery, but there's not a heck of a lot we can do about scenery, except for maybe put some like trees and stuff over here. But I don't know, do we want to put anything over here? I don't know. Would there be a reason to like connect these like this? I don't know. Could put a park there or something. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. Couple corner shops. Alright, so how do we entice some people to come in? You know how we do it, folks? Watch the green bar. They want to come in. Part of this is that there's places that can upgrade still. And I don't think that they're saying land value. Some of them. Increase land value. Increase land value. It's pretty funny when you're like in pretty high area. Oh, well, this area isn't as high. All right. I gotcha. I see you. What I'd love to do is make this coastline into a pedestrian coast. So maybe put some shops and stuff on it. Maybe even restaurants. Maybe make it into a... I don't know if I want to make it into a leisure section because I think that will cause problems noise-wise for all these houses that are right here. But if we put in just like normal commercial on the coastline and make it into like an amusement kind of coastline. I don't know if I want to put an amusement park on this part. I don't know if you can make an amusement park a pedestrian. I don't think you can because I think you need to do two different things. But that's kind of what I want to do for this coastline. It's going to require some work to do, though. And unfortunately, it might take daytime to do it. So maybe we'll save that for next time. But the idea, we can maybe start doing some of it. So we want to pick a spot that's like three up from there. And then from there, we level this out to be the same. because when we put our thing in, because we want this to be relatively not straight with our road. We don't really care about that. So like we do that, and see the nice like area that we get? We then want to level that out. And I'd like to go the entirety of this section. But maybe we can make it a little tighter. So it would take, maybe the different way of doing this is to then kind of think about here and like level this down so that we have the ability to put the quay. I think that's the wrong way to say that too, but I'm not quite sure how to say that otherwise. Let me detensify this. Yeah, there we go. Because what I'd like is a nice coastline. Even like a river coast of like, I think that there is fine. Of stuff to do for people. I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good for that kind of thing. And then this side would need to be built up a little bit just to look more natural. Because you typically have like you have them kind of looking like that, where they're kind of like, you know, there's some area around it. So I think that's pretty good. Can clean up the edges. Actually, a bay in nighttime doesn't hurt it too much. Like trying to do this stuff. Clean this up. Now, if we had the ability to do harbors, like this would be the harbor area, definitely. But I don't think this map even has harbors. I guess if you built that way. If you built that way, you probably hit. So, what we want to do is smooth out this area. Just a tad. Okay. And now we're going to level it to this. And if we get a hill, I don't mind. Like, that's fine. Having a little hill like that is okay. Kind of disappears over here, and we're going to want it to disappear over here, which it does. So that's perfect. These are those points where people come down. If we could make, like, stair-type things, these would be spots where, like, stairs would be. So what we then do is that we put in a pedestrian... We make a pedestrian area. We don't want it too big, because they do cost a lot of money. But this is perfect. Just like this. We bring it up to here as well. Now that we've got a pedestrian area, we can put in a pedestrian. Now that we have a pedestrian thing that way, now we can put in a pedestrian road. Which gets a little wonky. It's good for down here. Until about here, and then we're having... So, like, if I wanted to really do this, I'd have to, like, bring out this. So we would want it to be... Here's what we can do. We can do it like this. Yeah, it is making a bridge. But that's our point of return right there. So now we take this tool and we still want it to be like this height. Now we go over here and we just go again, we're just trying to make this straight. What I want. Alright, now we try with the pedestrian way. No, it still goes up in. I didn't do anything. Maybe the whole thing needs to come down and then like oh, we can combine them? Oh, that's how we can do this. Oh. Okay. So we probably want it to come down from another straight spot. Probably here, just to make this. Things you do when you don't have Move It and stuff like that, right? Actual console plan. Okay, so we get that like that, does that do what I want it to do? Or has this all been for nothing? It is straight. Okay, so it is doing what I want it to do. I just need to figure out how to get this to go out a little bit further. Can we continue this out? Like if it could go, I don't care if it makes a bridge, just as long as I can still build from it. Hello? 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 How about that? That looks pretty good. Is that where I want it? That's what I want. Perfect. That's what I want. Absolutely. Absolutely perfect. Can I extend it a little bit further? I can. Perfect. That's what I wanted. So on this road now, I want to say no on one of the sides, upgrade. Hopefully we don't lose any buildings, because it'll just do what I want it to do. Perfect. Okay, and some of the stuff in here might change a little bit. That's okay too. Perfect. Now we just make sure that we've got the terrain the way that we want it. Okay. Back to the pedestrian road. Go down from there, go down from here. Or was it from here? I think it was from here. Okay, let's just do it this way. Oh, that looks weird too. What are you doing, road? Do I have something not turned on? What the fuck? back to the way that I wanted it to. Maybe I do need to shut off, like, grid or something. It's, like, warping up for some reason. What? There we go. Just shut off everything. Okay, I think that's good. Alright, so along this coast, we're going to put... Oh, I know what was going on. We can fix it. We can fix it. We go back into this. We go back into the roads that we had. We go upgrade, and then we do that, and then we re-upgrade. Then we go in, and now we want to shut off, because we don't want these rows to have any. Okay, this is a little wonky over here, but that's okay. And then again, we want one side. No, we want other side. There we go. Okay, we got our, for the most part, what we wanted. So now we start filling it in with some commercial. Could we make it wall to wall without it being too noisy? I don't think so. But if we do that, can we put a line of offices to help block noise? I don't think we would make it wall to wall. We do want it to have businesses. Okay, we'll see if this... Oh, it's already got water. Awesome. See if this is how I want it to go. So what I want it to be able to do is on the coastline, be able to set like these fishing piers and stuff. Will we be able to do that? No, it's like doing something really weird with it, actually. Huh. Huh. We'll once again try to make this look cozy. There we go. Which I gotta say, the nighttime with this is like really nice. It's really easy to see the contour lines. Okay, got that. That's beautiful. Got our fishing tours. Okay, those are kind of going where I want them to go. They're looking a little weird. They're kind of like way up from the water. They would be... I don't think I'm going to get them the way I want it. Like, the way I wanted it, I picked too high. Yeah. Unless there's a way to make the water come up. I think there is. I just need to be careful with, like, raising this. Definitely not that. I think we'd want to pick, like, something like this. It all up. Is that how I would do this? So now it's about raising the water level over here. And we would do that by picking a spot that's like here, and then bringing this up. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of noise coming from that. Okay. Can we get the water to go up there, though? Kind of. Ooh. I think we kind of did it. As long as we don't start flooding the city. We're getting there. What if we like sandbar it? Or is that what we want to do over here, actually? I'm learning. Water physics in this game are kind of weird. Let's see something. This might be a good time to save before we start messing with the water like this. Okay, what's the water gonna do? Some weird waves. Okay, cool. And we're hitting the we're hitting up there. That's fine. That's fine. Have I successfully changed the like coastline though? We're definitely affecting it downriver. It's kind of doing what I wanted to do. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to divert it completely. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to get this to work the way I want it to. I wonder if I could use this to do what I want to do. Let's give it a shot. Alright, let's see if we can smooth this out and like make it slope to the spot that I want it, where the water will reach up to. So as that goes. Not really the effect we want. We kind of got it where we wanted it to in a couple spots. It does look a touch higher. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We'll just make it the way that I was originally. Is that doing what I wanted to do? It's better. It's higher. Sorta is. How's our pedestrian area doing? Let's put in a couple more shops. Let's not forget some parkish type stuff. Let's do sidewalk cafes. Oh, they're too big. God dang it. They're too big. They're too big. Sidewalk cafes are fine. Okay, let's do sidewalk cafes instead. And we have some park stuff that we can put in. Why don't we put in a nice plaza to just be the plaza of the place? You know, put in a couple plazas. And then we'll finish it with more commercial. It's a little wonky in spots, but I think otherwise pretty good. We can use these to stretch out and go to the backs. And I still want a couple of these things, even though they might not look great. Definitely not restaurant piers. Doesn't look too bad. I've almost got the water the way I want it to. I wonder if now that I like do the little leveling, the softening, I wonder if that would do what I want it to do now. Not really. It's not quite doing what I want it to do. They need more delivery trucks anyways. Let's give them more trucks. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. I need... I don't The only thing I need is something like this now. I should turn my guides back on, just so stuff doesn't get too wonky. Anyways, back to them. They need this. Cannot be placed on this road. Oh shit, I turned that into a pedestrian somehow. Yeah, it's not quite what I wanted. I'm gonna have to play around with this this terrain more to get it to do what I want it to do, I think. Because now I got no coastline over here. And I don't know how to, like... I don't know if, like, upping the... I don't know, doing that will push water over. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it did. Alright, let's see it settle a little. Do you need garbage trucks? No, you need cargo trucks. I just put in more cargo trucks, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that upped the property value. Yeah, pedestrian areas are really good for property value. Look at it explode in value. if we wanted, we could pick like a road here and like make it just pedestrian, changing the functionality of some of the area. It would make the it would make it explode with like, I keep saying that, but it would explode with property value. That's all fine. That's fine. That's busy as always. Probably will always be that busy too. And now we have this, which is honestly not as busy as I thought it would be. Oh, got a hearse coming in. Somebody passed away, unfortunately. Oh, it's down here. Flaming rings, it was too hot for them. That should help these get their last bit of... Yeah, they're upgrading to max at this point. Noise shouldn't be too bad down here. Yeah, it's moderately noisy. There's more noise from the road over here, which is fine. We can put in some more, like... We can put in more of these. Whatever these are. This will help with the noise from the highway. The other thing we could do is put sound barriers on the highway. We could do that. Oh, it's on fire. It's on fire. What did you guys do? Yeah, that helps the noise quite a bit, actually. Oh, our cemetery got full. Alright, let's have it empty out into the crematory. Add more space for the city. See, pedestrian streets, they do allow cars to come onto them. So the fire trucks can get to it no problem. Plus, we do have our helicopter support. So I think this turned out pretty well. It's like shops and restaurants, effectively. Organic foods. I like that. Don't change. Get back to the... Let's get back to the police officer. I like walking around his own. This is what this looks like. This looks like a house more than anything. Oh, it's like an Olive Garden. Orchard Italia. It is an Olive Garden.
Actually, is a lot of people down this street. But you get a nice view of the water. We can make this better, actually. You know how we can make this better? What do you mean shoreline required? Just upgrade the thing. Whatever. Anywho. There we go. Now we can give it a nice tree line as well. This section is fine, but yeah. So now, if we go walking around... Oh yeah, that's nicer. That's nicer. I don't know if we can connect these. Oh, but we could do this. Space already occupied. If I go out like... Can I connect the pedestrian path to it? Yeah, I don't know. This part of the city looks really cool, I think. Oh, lowered taxes and they still don't want to come. We've still got way more residential than they need. We even gave them this nice little shopping front. If I put in fishing. I want fishing.
just need a... Just need a fishing route, yeah. Okay. Let's see what that does for a route for them. We want them to be 100%, of course. No, I think they'll have it. Oh yeah, we could even smooth out some of the lines. Oh yeah, they have it, and they're cruising to that point. Okay. So what we could do is curve it and have it go like that, and then have it go just to look a little more natural, and they'll still have plenty of like route. To the point where we could have them come just have this do that. Nice and busy. Cargo is fine. Should have a commercial specialization. There was even these things we could have put into. Actually, they're too big. Maybe the smaller ones? Could have put in the smaller ones. Still can. Small fountain at the end. Ice cream. Ice cream. That's fine. But we could take out take that out and put in like that. I think that would be better. Yeah, that's better. I think we'll leave this one in though.
We're not really looking to expand it or anything like that. We will ask, like, do we want grass or something? What do you think? Does that look better? Or do we want trees? Trees on trees? So we got trees here and trees here. Or do we want trees on the sides? Or do we want to keep it... Also, do we want it bluestone? Do we want it cobble? Or sandstone? Yeah, sandstone, cobblestone, bluestone. So that's bluestone. So here's cobblestone. And here's sandstone. I'm kind of partial to sandstone myself, and I think I like the just normal sandstone. I think giving this the trees is all the trees that it needs. And I think we'll just return it to, because I can't quite figure out how to get it to... Just do that to get water back up to the sides. We tried. It's really tricky to get the water to do what you want. But yeah, I think this part of the city looks really good now. Maybe all we need to do now is to drop in some trees of some kind. How about some silver birches? Right on the edges if we can. Oh, that looks really pretty. I like that a lot. Can we flank all of them like that? Probably not, no. Could let them know that like this is the entrance that way over here. These already have silvers in them. That's perfect. That's perfect. And we can make this look kind of cool. With some shrubs. Put some shrubs. And you know what? This was probably a big expenditure by the city to like make this. So why don't we throw in some of these like flower beds too? Oh yeah. Yeah. That looks good. I really wish we had the ability to, like, put stairs. Like, that would be stairs. It wouldn't just be a, like, pathway up. It would be stairs going up to the road. But we don't have that. We make do with what we have. In vanilla. We don't have mods to help. But yeah, that's the coast I was kind of thinking of. It's not perfect. If we did have the ability to do mods, we could move the roads over a little bit more and stuff. Thing got a little wonky in spots, but for the most part, it's where I want it to be. And I think it looks really good. We spent a lot of time on it too, didn't we? We did. But we're starting to get a little bit of growth in the city again. Everything is maxing out. Where is the thing that shows us levels? Or am I thinking of the wrong tools? Here we go, levels. Yeah. This stuff is all max. This is pretty close. I wish they used slightly different colors. This stuff is pretty max. We don't have much that's not maxed out commercial-wise. Offices are doing pretty good. Industrial is also doing good. Industrial is pretty maxed out. So if these are not maxed, they are not. I think we'll use these to be the next ones to be upgraded. It's going to drop our population, but then it will pick back up as they fill back in. Okay, our cemetery is emptied, so we can turn it back on to cover our city a little bit more. We've got a couple fires over here. There shouldn't be anything our fire departments can't handle. Our fire coverage is pretty solid. This area could use a station of some kind. It looks like, actually this whole area could. So why don't we put a fire station? We'll put it right there. Now our fire coverage is even better. There's also a lot of stuff down here. It's getting filled in with stuff. Can we slide a fire station down here? What if we put it... No, we can't fit it over here. Can fit it here. So... that's what we'll do. Fire station down here. That'll give us more coverage. Should really light these up. And yeah, it might even cause some... might even cause property values to go up too. We lose a little property value where the buildings are coming in new, but it should come up to par pretty quickly. The only problem with residential is that you do have to wait for them to get educated as well, so it is a slow process to upgrade all of these things. But as you see, we've got some residential demand. Having the taxes a little lower helps. I don't know if we have anything in policies that would help. We could make it more, we could make it like
Could do that. And could do that to boost the parks around here. We'll see some changes in a bit. It's not going to be perfect. But I think our city's coming out pretty well. Up on the hill, we got our financial district. I love the helicopters. I feel this is like Grand Theft Auto. Like if I could snapshot this and use this as the building blocks of a Grand Theft Auto type city, I absolutely would. Because you have your heightened growth down here, right? Because everything's tall around here, around the coast, and then you get inside and stuff is a little bit lower density, except for this little absurdity. But that's fine. Oh my God! What a horrible. These are residential. What a horrible apartment to have right here. Right on the freaking highway. Ah. I love it. I love it. Oh, one of these days I do want to do an overpass, buildings under an overpass type thing. I think you can do it, but maybe not. But I'd have to look. But boy, do I love those couple of things. This is where this is your first apartment right here. It looks good. It's probably cheap as hell. It's a fairly nice apartment that's $200, but it's right next to the highway. I don't know. Maybe some people would find that noise comforting. The constant traffic going by. It's not like the cars are beeping or anything like that, or they shouldn't be. So it's just a steady noise of them going by. But still, woof. We did this entirety in night mode, too. It was kind of nice to do. We got our pedestrian ways. It's doing pretty well by the looks. It seems happy. So we look at it. It is 83% happy, and it is getting a max bonus of entertainment. They're using just one garbage truck, and they're using a few of the cargo trucks. 100% commercial specialization. That's fine. Yeah, if you're worried about unlocking stuff, you can do this. You can look at this stuff, but this is, I don't know, it's okay, little things. They're kind of cool looking, but not necessary. And every city needs to do it, so it's not like you get anything else too. And we put in our fishing. So we finished using this little piece down here. This looks okay. It should be higher up the river. It looks like it gets to kind of the point that you would expect, but it should be higher up. I wasn't able to really figure out how to do that. So we'll just play it like a game and pretend that the river is at the high level that it should be. So yeah, I think that's where we'll call it for today. Oh, police car going down. This place has been on fire. It has crime. What is this place? What is this place? It's just Sidewalk Cafe. Oh, you can do different variations? Oh, you can actually just do them up different variations. Well, I just learned something. That's cool. Alright, so you can actually just tell them to be different variations, and it doesn't affect them. Nice. awesome. Oh, we got another fire. Shouldn't be any problems. So you parked, you put the hose across the entire street. I mean, it worked, but like... Cat meme? Cat meme. Where are you, cat meme? Rawr. Cat meme was here the whole time. Some fishing in. Our little industrial block is still got enough room to expand our services if we need to. Our forestry is doing fine. Our fishing is... looks like it's doing fine. It's catching fish and sending them out. Will we put in more? Probably not. Not a heck of a lot of room, especially since we use this like entire area. And I'm kind of using this for the water suckers. The water sucker uppers. The quicker water sucker uppers. Alright. Enough of that nonsense. But I think it looks good. I think it looks really good so far. I think it looks like a coherent city. Bedford Heights, I wanted to have a science center and make it a little bit science-centric. We won't be putting in an airport. We don't have the space to. Like, we could, but... airports also, like, slam the area with traffic. So any spot that we put an airport in would be a problem. Just a straight-up problem. The most we have is helicopters. Maybe we'll expand this a little bit to put in the helicopter services for the city. To have, like, a helicopter dropping off in a couple spots, but I don't know. The helicopters, like, they always have high demand, but you can never do anything about the number of people it services. So there's always, like, 1,000 people waiting to use the helicopter, but the helicopter can take, like, 15 people at a time. And you can have, like, 5 of them at max. So, well, you can have more than that, but then you just start having helicopters sitting in a spot, too. But we've gone up from 16,000 to 21,000 today as well, so that's good as well. Everything's been maxing out pretty well. We'll be able to just continue on the slow progression. Again, we don't want to, like, slam the elementary schools. Elementary schools have plenty. High schools have plenty. University has plenty. We don't want to slam the schools. Our medical services should be fine. We've got the hospital that we put in. So that's going to be able to cover a lot. Plus, we still have a couple medicals, and we still have the gymnasiums and a couple pools as well, which will help with health. So all of that is good. We might be able to put in, although it is rather large, I was thinking we could put in the fish market, which also helps with health, but it is fairly large. See how big that is? And we don't really have a good spot for it. No. Because you kind of want it somewhere in, even though it makes noise, you kind of want it, well, it could just slide up over here. So they get their fresh fish from just down here. It just makes a trek through the city each morning or something. Okay, I've convinced myself that maybe we'll put it in. There's enough, like, you can see You can see the hill when we're in that mode. I was just going to put in houses, but I don't know, maybe a fish market is in their future. Would you want a fish market near your? Actually, if we put it here, it's next to the university and it doesn't even bother anybody. I don't think it bothers anybody. Well, it bothers these people. Could just put it in over them too, and that would bother them. But yeah. I love the helicopters at night. I like this at night, I gotta say. Doing this entire thing at night today was really fun. I don't want a fish factory. Fish factories, like, I've never gotten them to work properly. Like, I got space for one. It would eat up the space that I have for, like, the other. Could maybe go in here. But, like, they always have a problem getting fish to process, even with, like, a fishing spot right next to them. Like, you'll have the fishery right here, and then, like, the fish factory could be next to it. We'll always say that there isn't enough fish. So, like, one thing of fish doesn't support a factory. You have to have multiple, it seems. But we've got a fairly good amount of residential demand. We have a lot of industrial demand, but, like, it just means things are going well. People want to be here. So, yeah. Next time, we'll just continue doing more growth. And maybe we'll plot out Bedford Heights and see what we can do with it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope it's what you need to get through the day. A few hours at a time. And yeah. I'll see you next Sunday. Take care, everybody.